What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Alibaba Group Holdings with the ticker symbol BABA. I will first be going over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please trade at your own risk. So let's take a look at what happened to Alibaba since last week, Friday. Well, you see that price did close right around the 73.59 level, and then it traded up on Monday, traded down on Tuesday, and now we're just trading sideways. So it looks like we're starting to break this downward trend line right here. So it looks like in the short term we are seeing more of a sideways trading price action instead of a downward price action. We're still kind of below the trend line, but we're just starting to break it. So this might be invalidated very shortly, but that does not mean the downtrend is invalidated. All that's saying is that the short term downtrend is broken and we might be moving at a shallower angle instead of a steeper angle. Either way, price has been just trading sideways inside of this really tight range right over here. Let's go and change the color to represent that price action. Just trading sideways. So you can clearly see that 73.65 is support and 74.83 is resistance, or 74.79 is resistance. So just the bars are just stacked side by side. We have some congestion going on, or consolidation, traffic jam in the price action, not really doing anything right now. I still think it's headed lower because price broke outside of the top of the range and failed, and price came back in. So there's a good chance we could see the push down further to the downside. But we can always go up first. So sometimes price might just do a correction up like this, find resistance from the top of the range, and then make that leg down. So just because we do move up higher, I would still be expecting lower prices. Now we either go lower from where we are now, like a breakdown lower, or we move up higher and then go lower. Either way, I'd be expecting lower prices because we came back inside of this range pattern, which is not a bullish sign at all. I would be bullish if price gets back outside of the range and then maybe find support from it like that, and then we can see prices continue higher. So that's the only way I would be bullish for BABA as of right now. Until then, I'm going to be bearish because we came back inside that yellow range. So you don't want to see it. BABA had the chance to stay outside that yellow range back over here, and that could have led to much more higher prices. But you can clearly see that it collapsed down right here, and then it's been staying inside the yellow range, which is not a good sign. So overall, I like to look at it in probably three different perspectives. So short term, it is bearish, or you can say, let's start with the macro term. So the macro picture is still bearish. We're still making lower highs, significant lower highs. So that's bearish. So that's the macro. The micro is also still bearish. You can see that this is all the micro price action right over here. That's all still bearish. But in the nano sense, this is short-term indecision. So very short-term indecision, longer-term, short-term is down, and then even macro is down. So we have three perspectives to look at the chart. Long-term is down, short-term is down, and then nano or micro, or nano sense, it's just indecision, sideways trading. But we'll see what happens. Either way, this is not a good sign for BABA. Really, not much has changed since Friday. Let's take a look at the weekly chart. You see that I drew this trend line off of the swing highs. Price is making significant lower highs. That's not what you expect to see in a bull trend. Unless, let's say, price was making higher highs, higher lows, and then all of a sudden we started making lower highs like that, but it's still above the prior significant highs. That's still a bullish sign because we can easily just break that for higher prices. But since we're making lower highs in a downtrend, that's not a good sign. Most likely we can still continue lower. Overall, still it looks like this week is looking kind of bearish because it looks like a tail bar where price broke up above the prior bar, and it looks like it's trying to break down lower. So not looking really good. This is like a tail bar right here and here and here. These are reversal candle bars or candlesticks. So it really looks like it's targeting the $70 level for BABA and possibly even breaking down lower to retest that all-time lows of $60. So all that for BABA on the daily weekly charts. Still long-term bearish because we're below the trend line. Short-term bearish as well. And then the nano sense, or very, very short-term, is just indecision. But most likely those two other trends will influence that very short-term price action and also continue to drop it down lower. So all I have for BABA on the daily weekly charts. Most likely I'll give you guys an update this week, Friday. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.